don't know about you, but recently I found myself navigating towards good news stories, like feel-good videos, and things that actually make me feel better about the world we live in. So with that in mind, I'm going to actually bring you 3 good news stories. And first up, meet Harold Baggett. He was born in 1920, and he had his first taste of getting behind the wheel of a Model T Ford at the age of 10. Are you doing the math? Because this chap is 101 years young. His driving history is impressive. His family, they had a milkman's delivery float on a farm, so that was electric. He got his license back in 1936 when they were first actually required in the UK. And his first car that he ever purchased was a Ford 8, which I did not know what that is, so apologies, and that was way back in 1937. So it's just mind-blowing to think that here's a chap who gets what electric is. Can you see that smile on his face? He's behind a Ford Mach-E. That's an electric car which he's been interested in, and knowing that the switch to electrification following the UK government's phasing out of traditional combustion engines in 2035, he understands that getting behind the wheel of this thing is what he's going to be seeing his great-grandchildren in, and he's excited for it. Next up, Hyundai Motor Company has been recognised not just for their cars but also the numerous local projects and contributions to the arts and what they do in our communities. Announced on Monday, Hyundai won 17 design awards at the Red Dot Awards 2021. One of the entries, Little Big Emotion, won Best of Best in the film and animation category for demonstrating how an electric toy car can help young patients go from hospital bed to operating theatre, obviously distracting them and what could be a very stressful time for those little kids' lives. It's heartwarming stuff, and also actually received an award from the 2021 New York Festival Advertising Industry. Hyundai also was recognised for their work on the Hyundai EV and infotainment system called Jong-e, which, little side note, it actually means paper in Korean. And yeah, I lived there for 2 years and knew a little of the language. Fun fact, that one. This theme, designed and applied to the Ioniq 5, which I've only ever seen in videos and pictures, so I really want to see it in real life, I've got to say, it's pretty. It's on trend, and that white on white minimal sort of look, I like it. Hyundai also won 15 awards across 7 categories, which is impressive, as this massive company isn't only concerned with making cars and associated technologies, but they're also investing in arts, culture, and many programs the world over to shift us all to cleaner and greener ways of operating. I've left links down below, so please do go check out the videos, and yeah, it's good feel stuff. And finally, for those who live in solar-rich areas, that is suburbs with high rooftop solar penetration, check this out. These are United Energy's power pole batteries, each capable of soaking up 60 kilowatt hours of solar energy from nearby homes. Victorian utility, United Energy, will install 40 of these units, meaning 2.7 megawatt hours of storage. That's 2,700 kilowatt hours of energy, or 200 Tesla power walls. With power output of 30 kilowatts, these batteries are made to look like transformers and obviously don't require potentially expensive ground space and can be easily moved to where they're needed. It's exciting stuff, and hopefully a sign of what community batteries can actually look like. And the idea is that when meshed together, these units could service up to 3,000 homes. 3,000, all of which will then relieve congestion on networks and hopefully mean that owners who are currently constrained with their solar output, sometimes topped at 1.5 kilowatts compared to say 5 kilowatts that I get in this house, that could mean that those homeowners can actually export the excess solar power during the day. It gets stored off-site on one of these many poles and then gets returned back to the home for later when demand is high. In total, the project will cost almost $11 million and is partly funded by the Australian Renewable Energy Agency. And I've left links to all these stories today and more. Alright, just a nice quick short episode. I just want to remind viewers out there that if you're a subscriber and you want to win the EV Armor Tester Center Console wrap, just put down in the comments below, yes please, and enter by the end of this week. And on next Monday's show, the 30th of August, you can win not only this, which I'll ship to anywhere in the world, but also 1 month free on Patreon as a producer. Total value is more than $50 Australian, and yeah, good luck, and as per usual, please be good and be green.